Today guys, we are making my very first competition cocktail. I haven't had it in 5 years, so no need to say I'm very thrilled about today's episode, but I'm a little stressed as well. So let's find out together if this cocktail is still any good. If you guys are ready, let's do it. What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for joining us again for this new cocktail video. If you guys are new here, welcome. Thank you very much for joining us. And of course, if you like this video, consider subscribing, join the fam, that would be greatly appreciated. That being said, today's cocktail is called the Bromance, and it's the very first cocktail that I've made for a cocktail competition. It is really dear to my heart, even though I haven't made it in a very long time. So I think the time has come to make it for the very first time in 5 years right in front of you. I will remember forever that day. I was feeling so intimidated. The competition was in Montreal. I was the only one from Quebec City with almost no experience, and I knew that I would be competing against very talented bartenders. But this feeling disappeared actually quite fast. Everybody was so welcoming and friendly. That's when I realized how cool this industry was. So if you are considering entering a cocktail competition but are afraid or shy or stressed, please do it anyway. This could be one of the best experiences of your life. And now for the cocktail, what you will need is Bacardi white, lime juice, guava juice, simple syrup infused with jasmine, Earl Grey, and rose, and lastly, facial bitters. To make the syrup, first you will weigh 10 grams of jasmine tea, 3.5 grams of Earl Grey cream tea, and to that you will add 250 grams of hot water. You will let that infuse for 2 minutes. No longer than that, because otherwise you will start to get all the tannins from the tea and you don't want that. Then you will strain your infusion and reweight the water. To that you will add the same amount of sugar, stir until everything is dissolved, and lastly you will add 1.5 grams of rose water. Then you can bottle it up, and this is it. This is how I make my Bromance syrup. Quick note about the tea guys, when it comes to that you have to make sure to get the good stuff. A lot of jasmine teas are really cheap, but usually that also means that all you will get is green tea leaves with jasmine extract. For today's recipe, you have to make sure that you will get real jasmine flowers with your tea. Then for the Earl Grey cream, what is that? What's the difference between classic Earl Grey and Earl Grey cream? It is very simple actually. Classic Earl Grey is black tea with bergamot extract. In this case, the Earl Grey cream is the same thing with the addition of vanilla extract. Be careful, sometimes the Earl Grey cream also includes a little bit of powdered milk. You don't want that for today's recipe. So now we've said it all, we are ready to make the cocktail. It is a shaken one, so we will start by adding 2 ounces of Bacardi white into your cocktail shaker. One great tip that I was given when it comes to competition cocktails, you have to keep something in mind. These competitions are always sponsored by a brand, so you have to make of this brand the star of the show. And that's the reason why in the Bromance I decided to go with 2 full ounces of Bacardi white with no other spirit or liqueur. Then we're gonna add 3/4 of an ounce of freshly squeezed lime juice. Half an ounce of our jasmine, Earl Grey, and rose syrup. Half an ounce of guava nectar. And 3 dashes of facial bitters. And then we're gonna fill our shaker with ice and give it a good shake for about 10 seconds. And then we're gonna fine turn it into a cocktail coupe. And for the garnish, we're gonna express some lime oil on top of the cocktail and garnish it with the zest. And there you have it, my friend, the Bromance. So now let's give it a try. The Bacardi is the star of the show, no doubt. Tastes like rum. It's very fresh, crisp, bright, and refreshing with the heavy dose of lime juice compared to the sugar component, but it is still well balanced in my opinion, kind of the same way a daiquiri would be. I think the syrup is maybe lacking a little bit of flavor. I would say maybe add a third more of jasmine, maybe a few grams more of jasmine tea, and that would be a winning cocktail. Yep. I love it. I hope you're gonna love it too. So that's it for me today, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. Hit the like and the bell if you want to be notified when we post a new cocktail video. Until then, thank you very much again. Have a great day. See you very soon. Cheers. I realized I totally forgot to say why I call this cocktail the Bromance. Well, back when I created it, every cocktail that had more than 1.5 ounces of booze in it were considered being manly. But with its color and the floral notes, it's also very romantic. So stiff, pink, romantic, the Bromance. That's all. And you have to own it, guys. You're allowed to drink pink drinks because they're good. They are. Cheers.